Shut up.
Can't anyone get any sleep around here?
Mama? Mommy?
I said, shut your trap, Molly.
Quit shoving the poor kid. What'd she ever do to you?
She's keeping me awake, ain't she?
No, you're keeping us awake.
I am not.
You are too. You think you're Jack Dempsey, do you?
And you're looking for Knuckle Sandwich.
Fight!
All of ya! Go back to sleep! Mama? Mommy?
It's all right, Molly. Annie's here.
It was my mama, Annie. We was riding on the ferry boat. She was holding me up to see all the big ships. And then she was walking away, waving. And I couldn't find her no more. Any place.
Blow. It was only a dream, honey. Now you gotta go back to sleep. It's past 3 o'clock.
Annie, read me your note.
My note? Again?
Please.
Sure, Molly.
Here we go again.
Ugh. Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie.
She was born on October 28th. We'll be back for her soon.
We have left half a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half, so that when we come back for her, you'll know that she's our baby.
Oh my goodness, now they're laughing.
All right, do you guys want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth or out?
Gee, I dream about having a mother and father again, but you're lucky. You really got 'em.
I know. Somewhere. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may be pouring her coffee. She may be straightening his tie. Maybe in a house all hidden by a hill. She's sitting playing piano. He's sitting paying a bill. Betcha they're young. Betcha they're smart. Bet they collect things like ashtrays and art. Betcha they're good. Why shouldn't they be? Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby, maybe.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, July.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Laura.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Duffy.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Agatha.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Tessie. Betcha he reads, betcha she sews. Maybe she's made me a closet of clothes. Maybe they're strict, as straight as a line. Don't really care as long as they're mine. So maybe now this prayer's the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby?
Now what?
Annie? What are you doing?
Running away.
Oh my goodness!
My folks are never coming for me. I gotta go find them.
Annie, you're crazy. Miss Hannigan will catch you.
And lock you in the cellar again.
I don't care. I'm getting out of here. Well, going now. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Annie. So long, Dumbbell. And good luck.
Caught ya. I heard ya, brat. I always hear ya. Now get up. I said get up!
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
There. Now what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
You rotten orphan.
I am not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying they loved me and they're coming back for me.
That was 1922. And this is 1933. They must have gotten stuck in traffic. Get up! Get up! Get up! Put them things away! It's medicine.
You must be very sick.
And now for this one, shenanigans. You'll scrub them floors and strip them beds for the laundryman.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know! And you'll get down on your knobby little knees and clean this dump till it shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
Yes,
Get to work. Now. Why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Got no folks to speak of, so it's a hard knock growing home. Cotton blankets, set of wool, empty bellies, set of full. It's a hard knock life. Don't it feel like the wind is always howling? Don't it seem like there's never any light? Once a day, don't you want to throw the towel in? It's easier to put up a fight. No one's there when your dreams at night get creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. No one cries when your eyes get red and easy. From the crying, you would think this place would single. Empty belly life, front belly life, full of sorrow life, no tomorrow life.
Santa Claus we never see.
Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he? No one cares for you, a smidge. When you're in it, orphanage. It's hard knock life.
Tweet, tweet, tweet! You'll stay up until this dump shines like the top of the Chrysler building!
Yank the whiskers from her chin. Jabber with the safety pin. Make her drink a Mickey Finn. I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Tweet, tweet! Get to work! Stripped in bed! Now! I said get to work!
It's a hard knock life for us.
Merry
It's a
Christmas!
hard knock life for us.
It's medicine!
For you,
It's lots of
when you're
medicine!
in an orphanage. It's the hard knock life. It's the hard knock life. It's the hard knock life.
Go, go, go! Good morning, children.
Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
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 what are you doing in there?
Nothing.
Get her out! Get her out! you. Your days are numbered. All right. Breakfast.
Hot mush?
No, you don't get hot mush this morning.
Yay!
You get cold mush. Yay! And after your mush, you'll go to your sewing machines. There's an order of dresses that needs to be finished today, even if you have to work straight through till midnight.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Laundry! Laundry!
Morning bundles.
Hey, morning, kids. Clean sheets once a month, whether you need them or not.
Morning bundles.
Oh, yeah. Aggie. I'm running late. I'll see you next January.
Ah, come here, you big old handsome brute. So, you want to know what I'm getting you for Christmas?
What?
Egg foo young in Chinatown for 2. On me.
Egg foo young. For Christmas?
All you can eat. So, what you getting me?
What did I get you last year?
Nothing.
Good, you're getting it again.
Get out of here with your damn laundry.
Okay, so long, Aggie. And Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, kids.
Merry Christmas, bundle.
Hark the herald angels sing. Da 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 da.
You call this place clean, Annie? This place looks like a pigsty, Annie. Annie? Where's Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean Annie ain't here?
She just went.
With Mr. Bundles in the laundry bag.
Bundles?
No more hard knock life for Annie, guys.
Lucky kid, she's out. They're free.
Running free in NYC.
Bet she finds her folks like that. Mom and dad right off the bat. Lucky duck, she got away.
But we're gonna have to pay.
Gonna get our faces slapped. Gonna get our knuckles rapped. It's the hard knock life.
Yes, it is.
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 It's the hard knock life.
Apples, apples, 2 for a dime. Apples, anyone? 2 for a nickel? Apples.
Nabbed him up back there in the alley. 50 cents.
Good. There's supposed to be a whole bunch of them running wild over 14th Street. Come on.
Hey, there's one they didn't get. Here, boy. Come here. Oh, my goodness. Down. Good job. Oh, poor boy. Did they hurt you? They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me, too. But don't worry. I ain't gonna let them get you or me. I'll take care of you, and everything's gonna be fine for the both of us. If not today, well... The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come with me. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Hey, you, little girl, come here.
Yes, officer?
That dog. Ain't I seen him around the neighborhood? Ain't he a stray?
A stray? Oh no, officer. He's my dog.
Your dog, huh? All right, so what's his name?
His name is Sandy. Right, that's it, Sandy. I call him Sandy, you see, because of his nice sandy color.
Sandy Color, huh? All right, let's see him answer to his name.
Answer? You mean when I call him?
Right, when you call him by his name. Sandy.
Well, you see, officer, sometimes he just
Call
doesn't...
him!
Okay. Here, boy. Here, Sandy. Ah, good job, Sandy. Good Sandy. Good old Sandy.
All right, maybe he's your dog. The next time I see him, he better be on a leash and with a license, or else he goes to the pound and we put him to sleep. You understand?
Yes, officer. I understand. On a leash and with a license.
Good. Now get along with you before you catch your death of cold in this weather.
Oh, I don't mind the weather. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come with me. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a Let's go.
I need some more wood for the penthouse.
Hey, Eddie, give me a hand.
Sure thing, beautiful.
Cops! Cops!
Eddie! Eddie!
Oh, leave us alone, you lousy
Hey,
little...
Sophie, this junk's ready yet?
Patience, patience.
Make way for John D. Rockefeller.
How'd it go today, Al?
7 million people in this city, and you can't sell one lousy apple.
Excuse me, folks, excuse me. Did anybody here leave a red-headed kid at an orphanage 11 years ago?
No. Not me, kid.
Ladies and gents, dinner is served.
Hey, kid, you hungry?
Nah,
Okay.
but my dog is.
Here, kid, come eat your fill.
Let's go. Thanks, lady.
Hey, kid,
What are you doing out alone this time of night?
Looking for my mom and dad. They're lost.
Lost? How long have you been looking for them?
11 years.
Now that's lost.
Hey, kid, it's time to give up.
No, I'm going to find them.
Hey, there's something I haven't heard since 1928.
What?
Optimism.
Optimism? What do we gotta be optimistic about? Look at us, life's a nightmare.
Well, you gotta have a dream
Traffic rattling overhead all night.
to wake you up from your nightmares.
Empty pockets.
At least you have pockets.
Freezing fingers?
Lucky you got them empty pockets.
Newspapers for blankets.
You can read in bed.
Kid, you should be a politician.
Yeah, kid, you should have run against Roosevelt.
Hey, listen to this. Former President Herbert Hoover said today in an interview, though I was in no way personally responsible for the 1929 stock market crash, I have the deepest sympathy for the millions who are now ragged, hungry, and homeless.
Ragged!
Hungry.
Homeless!
Today we're living in a shanty. Today we're scrounging for a meal.
Today I'm stealing coal for fires. Who knew I could steal?
I used to winter
In the tropics.
I spent my summers at the shore.
I used to throw away the paper.
He don't anymore. We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover, for really showing us the way. We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover. You made us what we are today. Prosperity was round the corner. A cozy cottage built for two. Is this blue heaven that you gave us? Yes, we're turning blue. They offered us Al Smith and Hoover. We paid attention and we chose. Not only did we pay attention, we paid through the nose.
In every pot he said a chicken.
But Herbert Hoover, he forgot. Not only don't we have the chicken,
You ain't got the pocket.
hey Herbie, you left behind a grateful nation.
So Herb, our hats off to you.
Our hats are off, we're up to here with admiration.
You think you'd like a little stew?
Come down and share some Christmas dinner.
Ho, ho, ho.
Be sure to bring the missus
Bring
too.
the missus too.
We got no turkey for our stuffing. Why don't we stuff you? We'd like to thank you, Herbert.
Thank you,
Herbie, for really showing us the way. You dirty rat, you're a rat, you made us what we are today. Come and get it, Herb.
Evening, officer.
Yeah, evening. All right, move it. All you bums out of here.
They're not bums.
We're tearing down this trash pile. Now!
All right. That's all the fresh air you get for the month.
What? You know your favorite side of souvenir film, Coney Island.
Yeah?
Well, Molly threw up already.
What do you got over there?
Nothing, Miss Hannigan.
What do you got over there?
A dead mouse. You want to see it?
Little girls, everywhere I turn, I can see them. Little girls, night and day, I eat, sleep, and breathe them. I'm an ordinary woman with feelings. I'd like a man to nibble on my ear, but I'll admit, no man has bit. So how come I'm the mother of the year? Little cheeks, little teeth, everything around me is little. If I wring a little neck, surely I will get an acquittal. Some women are dripping with diamonds. Some women are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls. Ugh. Shut up! How I hate little shoes, little socks, and each little bloomer. I'd have cracked years ago if it weren't for my sense of humor. Someday I'll step on their freckles. Some night I'll straighten their curls. Send the blood, send the flu, anything that you can do to little girls. Pepper, come pick up your kid.
Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove for herself what so many women long to prove, that because a woman is 35 or more, romance need not be over. That romance can live at 35 and after.
Oh, merciful God, I hope so.
Yeah?
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan, is it?
Yeah?
I'm Lieutenant Ward, 17th Precinct. We found your runaway. You!
Oh, thank you, officer. Children, guess what?
What?
There's hot cocoa and ginger snaps for you in the recreation room.
What recreation room?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, thank you so much, officer.
She was in one of them Hoovervilles down by the dock. Had a mangy melt with her, but he got away.
Oh, poor pumpkin. Out in the cold in just a thin little sweater. I hope you don't catch influenza. Thank you, officer.
All in the line of duty. And you. Don't ever let me hear that you ran away from this nice lady again.
She's not.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, officer. Now, I am going to have your head, and the next time you walk out these doors, it'll be 1953. Well, aren't you happy to be back?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
You liar! What is the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie. Well, what's the one thing I always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
For what you've done, I could get fired and have the Board of Orphans sticking their noses in here. Well, you'll pay for this. I promise. Stay. Yeah.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm Grace Farrell.
So?
And the New York City Board of Orphans.
Oh, wait, Grace, hold on. I can explain. It wasn't my fault. It was Annie. She got a
Miss
Mr.
Hannigan.
Bundles. I know I should have called Mr. Donatelli. It's what comes, but I am
Miss Hannigan. I'm sorry, but I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Hold it, sister. I get it. If it's beauty products you're peddling, I don't need any. Now get out.
Miss Hannigan, I'm not peddling anything. I'm private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
Oliver Warbucks? The Oliver Warbucks?
The Oliver Warbucks.
Love that hat. So I read in Winchell's column that Oliver Warbucks was the world's richest unmarried man.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I don't read Mr. Winchell. Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays at his home.
An orphan?
Yes, an orphan.
Sure you wouldn't rather have a lady? I got 2 weeks coming. It's a joke. What sort of orphan did you have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly. Oh. And intelligent. Mississippi, capital M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. Mississippi. And cheerful.
Yo, shut up! And how old?
Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 8 or 9. Oh, 10, 11. Yes, 11 would be perfect. Oh, and Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
11-year-old redheads, huh? Nope! I'm afraid we don't have any orphans like that around here.
What about this child right here?
Annie? You don't want Annie. She's a drunk and a liar. She's a drunk and a liar.
Yes, I'm sure she's a drunk and a liar, Miss Hannigan. Annie, come here. Annie, how would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' house? I would love to. I would really love to.
Now, you can have any orphan in the whole orphanage, but not Annie.
Why?
I just told you. Good.
I assume, Miss Hannigan, that it has something to do with all that business about the laundry bag and the police. Perhaps I should call Mr. Donatelli. Sign it.
Look, I'll sign it. I'm an easy gal to get along with. If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you get.
It's Annie I want.
It's Annie you get!
Oh, boy! Now, if you'll get her coat, I'll take her along right now.
Coat? She don't got no coat.
Well, then, we'll buy her one.
Oh, boy!
We'll go to Bergdorf's and pick up a warm winter coat.
I'm getting a coat!
She's getting coat!
Come along, dear. Mr. Warbucks' limousine is waiting outside.
Hey, kids, I'm getting out for Christmas. All right to ya?
Bye, Annie!
Bye, kids!
Bye, Annie!
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, good afternoon.
And season's greetings.
Season's greetings. What? Wait. Someday I'll land in the nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till
prohibition of
Good afternoon, Miss Farrell.
Good afternoon, Drake. Everyone?
Yes?
Has Mr. Warbucks arrived yet?
No, miss. His plane from Chicago landed at 3:30, so we're expecting him any minute.
Do you really live here, or is this a train station?
We really live here.
Oh, boy.
Mrs. Greer?
Yes, miss.
Has the carpet been put down in the dining room, Mrs. Greer?
Yes, miss.
And has the Steinway been tuned?
Yes, miss.
Everything is in order, miss. Mrs. Pugh has prepared his favorite dinner.
New England clam chowder.
Wonderful.
Kentucky fried chicken.
Wonderful.
Idaho potatoes.
And?
Baked Alaska.
Fine.
It will be good to see Mr. Warbucks again.
Yes, 6 weeks is a long time.
Yes, miss.
Now, would you all come here for a moment, please?
Quickly, everyone, quickly.
Everyone, this is Annie. She'll be with us for the next 2 weeks for Christmas.
Hi, everyone.
Miss.
May I take your coat, miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear.
Gosh, I really love my new coat, Miss Farrell.
I'm glad, dear. Now, what do you want to do first?
The floors. I'll scrub them. Then I'll get to the windows.
Annie, you won't have to do any cleaning while you're here.
I won't?
Of course not. You're a guest. And for the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a swell time. Now, Cecile will pick out all your clothes.
Green is your best color. No, blue, I think.
Your bed is run by Mrs. Greer.
Bubbles. No, soap, I think.
Annette comes in to make your bed.
The silk, no. The satin sheets, I think.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
Annie, the swimming pool is to the left.
Inside the house? Oh, boy.
The tennis court is in the rear.
I've never even picked up a racket.
Have an instructor here at noon. Oh, and get that John Bunch fellow. He's available.
Yes, miss.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake, ring for Drake. Drake will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Pugh comes to take it away. No need to pick up any toys.
That's okay. I haven't got any anyway.
Aw, no finger will you lift, my dear. We have but one request. Please put us to the test.
I know I'm gonna like it here. Used to room in a tomb where I'd sit and freeze. Get me now, holy cow! Could someone pinch me, please? Ow!
You didn't mean it. We've never had a little.
We've never had a little girl. We've never had a little girl.
I'm very glad to volunteer.
We hope you understand. Your wishes are command. We know you're gonna like it here.
Welcome!
Better wait 6 weeks. Where the hell is everyone? Hello?
Sir?
Sir?
Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
It's good to be home.
How was your flight from Chicago?
Not bad. Took 17 hours, and we only had to land 8 times. Now, first things first. Has the painting arrived from Paris?
Yes, sir. They're just about to hang it now, sir.
Good. No, I don't think so. Grace, messages.
Yes, sir. President Roosevelt. He wants you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow. Anything else?
John D. Rockefeller, Mahatma Gandhi, and Harpo Marx.
Nothing urgent? What did Harpo want?
He didn't say.
Wait a minute. I do think I could learn to live with this thing. Hang it someplace.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Mrs. Pugh.
New England's clam chowder.
Wonderful.
Kentucky fried chicken.
Wonderful.
And baked.
I won't be having dinner tonight. I've got hours of paperwork to get through.
Wonderful.
And Grace, I'll need you for dictation.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you all again. Drake, dismiss the staff.
Yes, sir.
Where did my chair go?
Now, Grace, if you'll get your notebook, we can... Who is that?
This is Annie, Mr. Warbucks, the orphan who will be with us for the Christmas holidays.
The orphan? But that's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
Oh, well, then I suppose she'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Sir?
What's your last name, child?
Oh, I'm just Annie, sir. Mr. Warbucks, I haven't got any last names that I know of.
Just Annie, huh?
Just Annie. I'm sorry that I'm not a boy.
I don't suppose you'd like to meet Babe Ruth?
Oh, boy, sure! Who's Babe Ruth?
I'm delighted you'll be spending Christmas with us. Now, Grace, we can start with the figures on the ore shipments from Toledo to... What are we supposed to do with this child?
It's her first night here, sir.
It is. Oh. Well, Annie, your first night here. I suppose we ought to do something special for you. Why don't you sit down?
A movie!
Would you like to go see a movie, Annie?
Gosh, sure, I'd love to. I mean, I've heard a lot about them, but I've never been to one.
Never?
No, sir.
Well, we've got to do something about that right away. And nothing but the best for you, Annie. First, you'll go to the Roxy. And then an ice cream soda at Rumpelmeyer's. And a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Golly.
Grace, forget about the dictation for tonight. We'll do it first thing tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
Instead, you take Annie to the Roxy.
Yes, sir.
Aw, gee.
Something the matter, Annie?
Nothing, sir. It's just... Aw, gee.
No. What is it, child? You don't want to go to the Roxy?
No, I want to. It's just that, well, I thought you were going to take me.
Oh, no. I'll be far too busy
Aw, gee.
You see, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks making an inspection tour of my factories. And when a man is running a multi-billion...
Oh, sure. It's okay, Mr. Warbucks. I understand.
Excuse me, sir. Bernard Baruch calling.
Good. Hello, Barney. Yes, I just got in an hour ago. No, Detroit and Chicago. I didn't like what I saw out there, Barney. Factory shut down. My factory shut down. You're darn tootin'. When I'm not making money, no one is. And gosh darn it, Barney, your pal Roosevelt has got to do something drastic. He's got to come up with a new plan, a new approach, a new something. Yes, I know he's a Democrat, but he's a human being too. All right, I can talk to you about it. Come over here tonight. I can tell you about I can show you the... Make it tomorrow, Barney. Tonight? Tonight I've got a date to go to the movies with a 10-year-old girl.
11.
I was mistaken. She's 11. Bye, Barney. Drake.
Yes, sir?
Coates.
Yes, sir.
Grace, you'll come too, of course.
Yes, sir.
Will you be wanting the Bentley or the Duesenberg, sir?
The Duesenberg.
Excellent choice, sir.
Wait. This child's been cooped up in an orphanage. No Duesenberg will walk.
Walk to the Roxy?
Sure. It's only 45 blocks. Why not?
Yes, sir.
Smell that. Fifth Avenue bus fumes. It's nowhere like the air of New York. And you don't realize how much you miss it. The whole damn city. Till you've been away from it for a while. Like the man says, after New York, every place else is Bridgeport. NYC, what is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. NYC, I go years without you. Then I can't get enough of cab drivers answering back in a language far from pure. Enough of frankfurters answering back, brother, you know you're in NYC. Too busy, too crazy, too hot, too cold, too late. I'm sold again on NYC. Come on, you slowpokes. We gotta get to the Roxy before the prices change.
NYC, the shadows at sundown, the roofs that scream the sky. NYC,
the rich and the rundown, the big parade goes by. What other town has the Empire State and a mayor 5'2"? No other town in the whole 48 can half compare with you. Oh, NYC, you make 'em all postcards. You crowd, you cram, you're still the champ. Amen for NYC. The shimmer of Times Square, the Pulse, the Peace, the Drive. You might say that I'm square, but damn, I come alive. The city's bright as a penny arcade. It blinks, it tilts, it rings.
To think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things.
Oh,
NYC,
The whole world keeps coming. By bus, by train, you can't explain. There yet for
NYC, just got here this morning. 3 bucks, 2 bags, 1 me. NYC, I give you fair warning. Up there in lights, I'll be. Go ask the Gershwins or Goffman and Hart, the place they love the best. Though California pays big for their art, their fan mail comes addressed to NYC. Tomorrow a penthouse that's way up high. Tonight the White
NYC. You're standing room only.
Not Chicago, Kansas City, San Francisco, Cincinnati. Not Chicago, Kansas City, San Francisco, Cincinnati. Amen. For
Keep it quiet down there.
Immediate seating. There is immediate seating.
Popcorn. What do you say about popcorn? Why, I haven't had popcorn since...
Okay.
Give in, don't fight. Good girl.
Good night.
Sleep tight in NYC.
And now, CBS Radio brings you Ma Perkins. Ma's daughter, Faye, is going to marry Carl Michaels. On Friday, Carl went back to Chicago.
Oh, Carl, don't go back to Chicago.
But no sooner had Carl left town than Dr. Andrew asked Faye out to dinner and to marry him.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Oh, yeah. Farrell. You're early? Only 1 week. What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already?
Oh, no. On the contrary, Mr. Warbucks is delighted with Annie, and Annie's having the time of her life.
How nice.
Yes, she and Mr. Warbucks are practically inseparable. They go everywhere together, to the Roxy, to the Stock Exchange. Oh, and guess where they had lunch yesterday?
The Waldorf.
The Automat.
The Automat.
And Annie just loves her new coat. She never takes it off.
Never?
Never. Now, Miss Hannigan, I know you're busy, but this must be signed and...
Oh, that's mine.
sent back to Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
What for?
Well, because Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that, guess what?
What?
He wants to adopt her.
Woo! Yay! Annie's getting adopted. Annie's getting adopted.
How nice! How wonderful! Now let me just get this wonderful news straight. Annie is going to be Warbucks' kid, the daughter of a millionaire.
Oh, no. The daughter of a billionaire.
A billionaire?
And Mr. Warbucks asked me to drop by in person to tell you that Annie won't be coming back here ever.
Ever? My, will you excuse me for just a moment, please? Got any more wonderful news?
I told you about the coat, didn't I?
Oh, you told me about the coat.
Well then, good day, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, good day.
Oh, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for breaking my clock.
Oops. Oh, pardon me, Blondie. Hiya, sis. Long time no see.
Rooster. Oh, God. It never rains, but it pours. So, finally let you out of Sing Sing?
I got 6 months off for good behavior.
I'll bet. What was it this time?
Well, some old geezer from Yonkers said I swindled him out of $1,100.
Really? Why'd he say that?
Because the roaster swindled him out of $1,100.
Oh, Lil.
It's true.
Sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from
Jersey City?
Jersey City, Miss Lily St. Regis.
I'm named after the hotel.
Which floor?
Don't you just love Lily, sis?
Yeah, I'm nuts about her. Listen, Rooster, do me a favor.
Anything.
Get out of here and take the St. Regis with you.
Come on, sis.
Can it? Looking for another handout, huh?
Nah, but I got $80 coming in the mail Thursday. So all I need is 10 to tide me over.
Nuh-uh. Not even a nickel from the Subway, Rooster.
A $5, Aggie.
I gotta laugh. $5? Oh, God, you with all your big talk. Gonna be living in Clover.
This ain't exactly Buckingham Palace.
Oh, yeah? I'm on the city. Steady salary, free food, free gas and electric. I'm doing all right.
Sis, you're doing like I'm doing.
Lousy.
Oh, Aggie, how'd the two Hannigan kids ever end up like this? On the skids? I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon us her lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you die.
You don't get there by playing from the rule book.
You stack the aces.
You load the dice. Mother dear, oh, we know you're down there listening.
How can we follow your sweet advice too?
Easy street, easy street, where you sleep till noon.
Yeah. She'd repeat, easy street, better get there soon.
Aggie, who was that blondie I bumped into when I come in? Looked like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks? The millionaire?
No, the billionaire, you dumb hotel. She works from his mansion up on 5th Avenue.
The 5th Avenue? He don't live on 5th Avenue.
You don't? Where's he live? Oh, yeah! Easy street, easy street, where the rich folks live, where they play all day. Move them feet, move them feet to easy street. When you get there, stay.
Easy street.
Shut up.
Aggie, what did dame want?
Came to bring me the wonderful news that Annie, one of the orphans from here, God, I hate that kid, is getting adopted by Warbucks. Gonna have everything. The rotten kid is gonna have everything.
Come here, orphan. Living in the lap of luxury. It ain't fair.
No, it ain't fair.
It ain't fair how we scrounge for $3 or $4 while she gets $4.
The little brat.
It ain't fair, this here life is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts,
she's living fat.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady,
to getting more bucks
instead of less. Maybe we've fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put us?
Hot cellar.
Give you one guess. Yes! Easy Street. Easy Street. Annie is the key. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Yeah. Easy Street, Easy Street, that's where we're gonna be. That's where we're gonna be.
Yes, 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 Mr. President. I'll give you that Barney Baruch and I aren't exactly standing on breadlines yet. No, I am not asking for your help. I've never asked for any man's help, and I never will. But I'm saying you've got to do something and do it damn fast. All right. We can talk about it on...
Friday.
All right, Friday. Goodbye, Mr. Listen, Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet and you come here with Mrs. Roosevelt Christmas Eve on your way to Hyde Park? Good, I'm delighted. Goodbye, Mr. President. If I thought he was going to say yes, I would never have asked. Grace, go call Al Smith and find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
The package from Tiffany's?
Yes, sir. Arrived this morning.
Good. Going to give this thing to her and tell her I want to adopt her. Where is Annie?
She's in her room, sir, writing another letter to her friends at the orphanage. I'll have Drake call her.
Fine. Damn.
You don't have to be nervous, sir. She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Damn right she is, and I'm not nervous, and go get her in here.
Yes, sir. Drake, Mr. Warbucks will see Annie now.
Miss Annie, Mr. Warbucks will see you now.
Thank you, Mr. Drake. Hello.
Hello, Annie. How are you today?
Fine. How are you, sir?
Fine.
Fine?
Fine.
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 Fine?
Annie, the time has come for us to have a very serious discussion.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
I was born into a very poor family in what they call Hell's Kitchen, right here in New York. Both of my parents died before I was 10. And I made a promise to myself. Someday, One way or another, I will be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
By the time I turned 23, I had made my first million. And then in 10 years, I had turned that into 100 million. Boy, back then, that was a lot of money. Anyway, making money is all I've ever given a damn about. And I might as well tell you, Annie, I've been ruthless to those I've had to climb over to get to the top. Because I've always believed in one thing. You don't have to be nice to the people you meet along the way if you're not coming back down. But lately, I've realized something. No matter how many Duesenbergs or Rembrandts you have, if you have no one to share your life with, if you're alone, well then you might as well be broke and back in Hell's Kitchen. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
Good.
Kind of.
Kind of?
I guess not.
Damn! I was in Tiffany's the other day, and I picked something up for you.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. You're so nice to me.
I had it engraved.
Oh, gee.
It's a silver locket. I saw that old one you always wear, and I said to myself, I'm going to get that kid a nice new shiny locket.
Gosh, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
Now we can just take that old one off. And
No! No, please don't make me take my locket off. I don't want a new one.
Annie, what is it?
This locket, my mother and father left it with me when they left me at the orphanage. And there was a note, too. They're coming back for me. And I know being here with you for Christmas, I'm real lucky, but I don't know how to say it. The one thing I want in all the world more than anything else is to find my mother and father and be like other kids with folks of my own.
Annie, it'll be all right. I'll find them for you. I'll find your parents. I'll go get her, Brandy.
Shush, shush, Annie.
Miss Annie, you just see. If there's anyone who can find your parents, Warbucks is the man.
Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father if he has to pull every political string there is to pull. Up to and including the White House.
The League of Nations.
If he should need the FBI, then he will have the FBI.
With all the favors that he's done, J. Edgar Hoover owes him one. And then the midnight oil gets burned, till not a stone is left unturned. He will search everywhere, and he'll find them, I swear. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long. Where other men would call it quits and disappear, he'll use his fortune and his wit.
So never
fear, cross the street or cross the sea, any sweet we guarantee that you won't be an orphan. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
J. Edgar, it's Warbucks. I want 50 of your best G-men. A day, a week, months, for however long it takes. Put them on vacation and I'll pay all costs. When can I have them? Tomorrow morning. Oh, and Jay, I want Elliot Ness. Well, then take him off the Capone case.
Hip hip,
hooray! Tomorrow morning it begins. You're with the man who always wins. Trust in him and he'll through mountains easily move. Oh, you won't won't be an orphan, no, you won't be an orphan for long.
Annie? Give me your locket.
But Mr. Warbucks, I just told you
I
that.
understand. But it could be our best clue. We'll have the FBI trace down where it was bought and then find out who bought it.
Okay. Well, I guess the FBI should have my note too.
Just you watch, Annie. You could be meeting your mother and father within a couple of days.
Really?
Really.
Gosh, I gotta write a letter to the kids about this.
What a thing to occur, finding them, losing her. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long.
And Mr. Warbucks says I'm going to be meeting my mother and father within the next couple of days. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby, So maybe now this prayer's the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby,
Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Annie. On America's favorite radio program, the Occident Hour of Smiles, starring your old softie, Bert Healy. A moment for tears.
Say something.
Thank you, Bert Healy.
But still, remember, folks.
Smile, Sonia, smile.
That's right, Wacky. Smile, darn ya. Smile. Say, Wacky, who's that who just walked into our WEAF studio?
Oh, it's
none other than that wealthy industrialist and Wall Street tycoon, Oliver Warbucks.
Now, Oliver Warbucks, I understand you have something very important to tell the folks at home about wonderful little Annie here.
Yes. Good evening, Bert Healy. Annie is an 11-year-old foundling who was left by her parents on the steps of New York's Municipal Orphanage on the night of December 31st, 1922.
And aren't you now conducting a nationwide, coast-to-coast search for Annie's parents?
Yes, Bert Healy. I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Drop page. Furthermore, I am also offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons who can prove that they are Annie's parents.
Wow.
Wow. So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station, WEAF, New York. Or directly to him at
my home, Bert Healy.
Speak up.
At my home! At my home, Bert Healy. 987 5th Avenue, New York, New York.
That's 987 5th Avenue, New York, New York.
And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of Oxidant Toothpaste with Miracle L64 to fight bad breath for letting me appear here this evening. And I just did a damn commercial! Grace, I've never promoted a product in my life. This is the most...
Good night, Oliver Warbucks. Thanks for stopping by, Oliver Warbucks. So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, there's $50,000 and a wonderful little girl waiting for you. So get in touch right away, you hear?
Hey, Mr. Healy, isn't it time once again for the lovely Loyland sisters?
It sure is, Wacky. Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another one of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say Oxidant.
O-I-Y-E-N-T.
The toothpaste of the stars.
To make your teeth Hollywood bright.
So, for all of the Hour of Smiles family, Ronnie, Bonnie, and Connie, Fred McCracken,
And Wacky.
And Jimmy Johnson, radio's only masked announcer.
this is Bert Healy saying, ha, 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 ha! Hey, hobo man, hey, dapper Dan, you've both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be Beau Brummely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear, and not from head to toe, that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while, remember you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Ready or not, here he goes. Listen to Bert tap his smiling toes.
There's a reason America's only masked announcer. I'm sorry. Can you drop the puppet act? I'm tired of it. Nobody. Ah, the lovely Boylan sisters.
Your clothes may be Beau Brummely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed, you're never dressed without an S-M-I-L-E, smiled on you.
This is your old softy Mrs. Healy's boy Bert, saying until next week, same time, same station, bonsoir, buenas noches, guten nacht, buenasera, and gosh, I almost forgot. Good night.
That's my
was on the radio.
Yeah. Nah, not me. Who wants to be in a dumb old radio?
I do. So for all the hours of Smiles family, this is Bert Healy saying, ha ha ha! Hey, Homelman, hey, Dapper Dan, you both got your style,
But brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be Bow-Bromley, they stand out a mile. But brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear, and not from head to toe.
that matters.
Ah, the Lovely Boylan sisters.
So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear, and not from head to toe. That matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed, and though you may wear the best, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Smile, 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 darling, smile.
Did I hear happiness in here?
No, Miss Hannigan.
What are you doing up?
Annie was on the radio.
Yeah, I heard it. Next thing you'll know, they'll be making a musical about her. Now, clean up this mess.
Miss Hannigan, Miss Hannigan, Miss Hannigan. I think.
They never miss. A $50,000 reward. A $50,000 reward. What I couldn't do with $50,000. I hate that Annie so much. You'd think I was her mother.
Excuse us, ma'am. We knocked upstairs, but nobody answered. Are you the lady that runs this here orphanage?
Yeah.
Oh, Ralph, I'm scared. Something could have happened to her.
Hush, Shirley. It's gonna be all right, Cheryl. She's gonna be here. She's gonna be ours again. Ma'am?
What do you want?
Well, we had terrible troubles back then. Had to head north to Canada. Had to leave a baby here on the front stoop.
Our little girl. Our Annie.
Annie? You're Annie's parents?
Please, nothing's happened to her.
Can't believe it. Annie's parents? Where'd you say you were from again?
We come from a little farm up in Canada
Manitoba.
where they've got lots of chickens
Little chickens.
and ducks
Ducks.
and geese
Oh, you should see all the geese.
and the roosters. Oh. Gotcha, sis.
Oh, Rooster! I never recognized you in 100 years.
Fool the Aggie, and we're gonna fool Warbucks too.
Get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
This is gonna be the best bunko job ever, Aggie. I know a guy at a jail who can doct up a fake birth certificate or any of the papers you want. But we need your help, sis. The details about Annie that can help us pull this thing off.
Yeah, I can help. A lot, actually. But what's in it for me? Ralph.
3-way split, Aggie.
Half.
Half. Straight down the middle. 25 grand each. But we gotta do it fast, Aggie. Give him some of the old Rooster Razzle Dazzle in and out. 2-3 minutes at the most. Get the money, get the kid, get the hell out of town.
Yeah, the kid, Annie. That's the problem. What do you do with her afterwards?
Aggie, that's no problem.
When the roaster wants something to disappear, it disappears.
For good.
Rooster!
Oh, come on, Aggie. We get the 50 grand, we blow this crummy town, and then Lil and me'll meet you.
Where? Oh, yeah!
Easy Street, Easy Street, Annie is the key. Yes, sirree, yes, sirree, yes, sirree. Easy Street, Easy Street, that's where we're gonna be. I'm coming, Mama!
President Roosevelt has so far lived up to none of his lofty campaign promises. All we have had from Franklin Delano Roosevelt and his so-called brain trust.
Brain trust?
A great deal of high-flown talk and virtually no action. In a nation racked by poverty, misery, and unemployment, it is deeds we want from the White House, not words. In short, Mr. President, if you are listening, I've had enough of your fireside chat. It is time to...
Criticism, damn it. Nothing but criticism. Damn it.
I know.
Awful. Haven't you read the Washington Post this morning?
My friends, I say again, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Franklin, you've already been elected.
Every cloud has a silver lining. You're never fully dressed without a smile.
You know what? Can you believe? It's getting
Through the window.
It can't keep up.
Oliver Warbucks and friend, Franklin.
Ah, thank you, Louis. Show them it.
Did you say Oliver what?
Oliver?
Oh, it is Oliver.
Ah, Oliver, good of you to have come.
Who's that? It's just like a little girl.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Well, who is this we have here?
This is my good friend Annie.
Annie?
She so wanted to meet you that I couldn't help but bring her along, just to say hello.
Oh, of course, the little girl who sang so beautifully on the radio last night.
Annie, this is President Roosevelt.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie? You sound as lovely as you were on the radio.
Thank you, President Roosevelt.
Well, shall we get this started?
Annie, if you'll wait outside...
No, Oliver. Let Annie stay. Having a child on hand will keep some of us on our best behavior.
Thank you, Mr. President. Annie?
Harold, I don't want to hear even so much as a gosh out of you.
Franklin, a child?
Well, Oliver, since you speak for those happy few Americans who have any money left, I'd like to begin with your view on matters.
Thank you. In the words of Calvin Coolidge,
The business of this country is business.
Yes! And for the sake of you, this country, Wall Street, and me, we've got to get my factories back open and the workers back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans out of work, and nearly 50 million with no visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I may say so, unemployment is not our worst problem. The dispatches from Germany are growing more and more disturbing each day. There could be war.
Germany? Hell, people are starving in this country.
Harold, I know that, but in the long run, we're not...
Cordell, for people who are starving, there is no long run.
The trouble is, it's happening all at once. The stock market's taken another nosedive. Sit-down strikes and riots.
Floods, dust storms.
And the FBI still hasn't caught Al Capone. Well, at least we're all agreed on one thing. The situation is hopeless and getting worse.
Can you believe he wants to
Sure.
Quiet, little girl.
Harold! What did you say, Annie? No, that's all right. Go ahead, my dear. It's still free country.
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Harold Ickes, stand up.
What?
You heard me. Up. Now sing.
Sing?
Yes, sing. Like Annie. I've just decided that if my administration is going to be anything, it's going to be optimistic about the future of this country.
Franklin, you know that I don't.
Sing.
The sun will come out tomorrow,
Louder, Harold.
so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may.
Perkins.
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none.
Soul for the president, where I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely. I will stick up my chin and grin and say, everyone, including Republicans, all of them, sing.
The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love ya tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya tomorrow, you're always a day.
Harold?
Mr. President, a telegram.
Ah, of course. Excuse me, everyone. Well, this isn't for me. It's for you, Oliver. From your secretary in New York. Hundreds of couples jammed out street claiming to be Annie's parents.
Oh boy!
Have begun screening them now. Suggest you return at once. Signed, Miss Phil.
Well, looks like the Hour of Smiles has more listeners than we thought. Huh, Annie?
Gee, hundreds of couples? One of them is bound to be my mother and father.
Well, Oliver, I suspect you better return to New York immediately.
Yes, if you don't mind, Mr. President. Annie?
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, Annie.
Goodbye, Mr. President, and thank you.
No, thank you, Annie. You're the kind of person a president should have around him.
Mr. President, what if we set up 100? No, 1,000 new federal projects.
Dams.
Yes.
Highways.
Yes. New post offices. Yes. and put the unemployed to work building them.
We could create 5 million jobs within 6 months.
And weekly paychecks would get all of those millions off relief and back to paying taxes.
We'll build a country so strong that nobody, including Chancellor Hitler, could ever defeat us in a war.
Mr. President, what we've got to give this country is nothing less than a new outlook.
A new vision.
A new approach.
A new concept. A new dedication.
A new horizon.
A new spirit.
A new attitude.
A new deal!
Yes, well done, President. Well done.
Perkins, gentlemen, I was right the first time. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Harmony. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day
Miss Farrell, I'm afraid there's no sign of Mr. Warbucks and Miss Annie.
Drake, look at all these questionnaires. Do you realize I've talked to 617 women who claim to be Annie's mother and 619 men who said they were her father? That makes, let me see,
1,236.
all liars, Drake. I never realized there were so many dishonest people on the island of Manhattan.
Some of them are from the Bronx, miss.
Grace, we're back.
Where are they, Miss Farrell? Where are all the people?
Oh, they're gone, dear. Come and gone. I'm sorry, Annie, but they were all liars and fakes. After nothing but the $50,000.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry.
Gee, I thought for sure somebody was gonna be my mother and father.
Mr. Warbucks, this has just come by special messenger from the FBI.
Oh, finally. It seems that Elliot Ness has located the manufacturer of Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Oh boy!
That sort of locket was manufactured between 1918 and 1924.
Sort of locket?
Yes. Over 90,000 were made and sold.
90,000.
Annie, I believe the gist of it is that Ness doesn't think there's a chance in a million of tracing your parents through the locket. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, gee, you did the best you could. If you can't find them, nobody can. Anyway, I guess a kid can get along on their own. You didn't turn out so bad. You got everything. All them Duesenbergs hanging on the wall and everything.
Excuse us, Mr. Warbucks. We'll go check on the dinner menu.
Annie, Duesenberg is a car. Babe Ruth is the right fielder for the New York Yankees. And there's something else you should know. I've made me a fortune, that fortune made 10, been profiled in headlines again and again, but something was missing. I never quite knew that something was someone but who. My speeches are greeted with thunderous acclaim at 2 universities bearing my name. Yes, something was missing each time I got through. That something was someone but who? Who could that someone be? How could she make it known? Who would leave me for me, leave me for me alone? The world was my oyster, but where was the pearl? Who dreamed I would find it in one little girl? Yes, something was missing, but dreams can come true. That something is no one but you. Not bad for an old man, huh? Something was missing, but dreams can come true. That something is no one but you. Grace!
Yes, sir?
Do you have those legal documents I gave you the other day?
I'll get them right away, sir.
No, wait, Grace. I want you to stay for a moment.
What? Oh. Wait. What? No!
I haven't waltzed since J.P. Morgan went bust. Annie? I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
If I can't have my real mother and father, there's no one in the world that I'd rather have for a father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Drake?
Yes, sir?
Call Justice Brandeis and tell him to come over to sign those adoption papers.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Grace, tell Mrs. Pugh there'll be a house full of guests. We'll need flowers,
Flowers.
caviar,
Caviar.
and champagne.
Champagne.
Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption. It's going to be a celebration. And you can have anyone you want to come to it. Who do you want? Babe Ruth? Johnny Rockefeller? Madam Chiang Kai-shek? She's a lot of fun.
I guess I'd like Miss Farrell here, and Mr. Drake, and Mrs. Pugh, Cecile, and Ned. I guess I'd like everybody here.
Well, that's who I'd like too. Drake?
Yes, sir?
Tell the staff to get spiffed up. They're going to be guests at Annie's adoption party.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the kids!
Oh, no. I'm afraid it'll be far past their bedtime. But I'll tell you what. We'll have everyone from the orphanage here tomorrow for a big Christmas party.
Miss Hannigan, too?
Miss Hannigan, too. Why not?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone is getting, and these are your words, sir, spiffed up for the party.
Ah, good. Then I suppose Annie and I should get spiffed up as well. Grace?
Yes, sir?
Tell Cecile to put Annie in one of her... Why, that's a very pretty dress, Grace.
Thank you, sir.
Tell Cecile to put Annie in one of her new dresses. Tell Annette to do something with her hair. And, I don't know, take her upstairs and, well, gussy her up.
Yes, sir. Gussy her up, gussy her up.
Gussy her up, gussy her up.
Gussy her up, gussy her up, gussy her up, gussy her up. Annie, Annie, Annie.
Everything's humming now.
Hum, 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 hum. Good times are coming now since you came our way. It's Christmas, Christmas every day. We dismiss bad times, sad times. Now they're all yesterday's kisses. Annie kicked out the blues.
Rockefellers got banners of money. We've got Annie,
look what you've done for us.
big promoters, big sunny. We've got Annie,
Turn on the fun for us. Annie's the king. Fly hard, fly hard. Snapchat and Helen are FDR.
Judge Brandeis has arrived.
Judge Brandeis. Annie,
Cap, my friends, welcome to the happiest night of my life. Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid.
Together at last, together forever. We're tying a knot they never can sever.
I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue.
I don't need anything but
you. You wrapped me around that cute little finger. You've made life a song. You've made me the singer.
And what's that happened to you?
Anything but you.
Yesterday was plain awful.
You can say that again.
Again, yesterday was plain awful.
But that's
not now.
That's then.
I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas. But nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything but you.
Franklin needed his mother.
Woolworth needed his shop. Orville needed his brother. Or else
he'd go
kerplop.
And there was our time. All the time. The happiest pair. Happiest pair. Like bread and dough. And floating on air. Floating on air. And what's my life?
I don't need anything.
Anything. Anything. I don't need anything but
Now, Oliver, Annie, we are ready to begin. The adoption procedure is very simple. According to the laws of the state of New York...
Sir.
What?
Sir.
Excuse us, folks. We don't mean to interrupt. Shirley, look. There's our Annie.
Who are you?
Honey, we're your mom and dad.
Mudge. Mudge is the name. Ralph Mudge, and this here's the wife, Shirley.
You never knew it, dear, but you're Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge?
We was sick and broke, honey, and didn't know which way to turn. And a man gave us a chance to work in his farm up in Canada.
But we couldn't bring along no baby.
We loved you, Annie, but We had to leave you behind.
Mr. Mudge, is it? We've seen a great number of people who claim to...
Proof. I expect you'll be wanting proof of who we are. Here's our driver's licenses and Annie's birth certificate.
Baby girl named Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, New York, New York, October 28th, 1922.
October 28th. That's my birthday.
It was in her note, sir.
Yes, I know, but I still don't...
Mister, please, you gotta believe us. We got in on the Greyhound this afternoon, went straight to the orphanage to fetch our Annie, and the lady there told us our baby was up here.
Oh, Annie, all the years I dreamed of holding you in my arms again.
Mr. Mudge, on the night that Annie was left at the orphanage...
Oh, here's something you wouldn't know about, but when we left Annie at the orphanage, we left half the silver locket with her and kept the other half since one day.
Ralph, look, Annie's wearing it.
And here's the part we kept. Yup, it fits perfectly.
Thank God, Ralph, she's our Annie.
She is, she is.
So she seems to be.
Well, if you'll get Annie's things together, we'll be taking her along.
Take her?
No.
Wait a moment, Mr. Mudge. What about the money?
Money? Well, we ain't got much, but we'd be glad to give you whatever.
So you haven't heard that I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to anyone who can prove that they are Annie's parents.
No, sir, we don't know nothing about no check. Anyway, we don't want no money for Annie.
Right, we don't want no money for Annie.
On the other hand, Cheryl, remember that little pig farm out in New Jersey? For $50,000, we could buy it. We could afford to bring Annie up right in the country with fresh air, fresh eggs.
Fresh ham?
Fresh ham. Certified. All I gotta do is make it out to myself.
Yes. Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes, you wouldn't mind if Annie stayed here until tomorrow morning. Christmas. Then you can come pick up Annie and the check.
Oh.
Problem?
No, whatever you prefer, sir. So I think we should be getting back to our hotel now. Goodbye, Annie. Till tomorrow morning, honey. Then you'll be spending the rest of your life with us.
Goodbye, Annie love.
Well, goodbye all. Oops, pardon me, Blondie. And Merry Christmas.
Season's greetings, one and all.
Well, this is wonderful news.
Yes. Wonderful news.
Annie has found her parents, and they seem to be a very nice couple.
Very
nice.
You're lucky, Annie.
Right. I'm lucky. Just think. A pig farm.
Mrs. Greer, champagne.
Yes, sir.
We must celebrate because it's Christmas Eve, and Annie has just heard the most wonderful news. She has found her mother and father. I propose a toast to Annie Mudge.
To Annie Mudge.
Annie? Annie!
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I seem to have the same effect on everyone.
Lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, that Mr. Mudge, I think I've seen him someplace before. Just can't remember where or when, but I have the strangest feeling he's not who he says he is.
Mr. President?
Franklin.
Franklin. Franklin, I need your help.
Of course, Oliver. Whatever I can do for you.
Silly to cry, nothing to fear. Betcha New Jersey's as nice as right here. Betcha my life is gonna be swell. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. And maybe I'll forget how nice he was to me, and how I was almost his baby. Maybe.
Thank you, Grace. I could never have... Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell.
You're up early.
Yes, well, my folks are coming for me, so I thought I'd just wait for them here. I guess they'll be taking me out to the country. Will you come and see me sometime?
Oh, I will see you, Annie.
You're up early, too.
Oh, we've been up all night, dear. And we've had quite a time of it, too. FBI men coming and going. Did you know the president is here?
Really?
Really. I have something very difficult to tell you, Annie. And the president is going to help me tell it to you.
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt.
Merry Christmas, Annie. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too, sir.
Franklin?
Annie, earlier this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. Through the handwriting and paper on your note, he succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Right, we already know. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear. They aren't your parents. Your parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett? Where are they?
Annie, your mother and father passed away a long time ago.
You mean they're dead?
Yes, dear.
So I'm an orphan after all, like the other kids.
Are you all right, Annie?
Yes, because I guess I always knew that my folks were dead. Because I knew they loved me, and so they would have come for me if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
And I love you too. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Anna, girl. Who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
The birth certificate could easily have been forged, but the thing is they knew about the locket.
The locket. That's your key.
But nobody knew about the locket except us. And the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and the children from the orphanage.
Street is a nice house. Stay up there. You go.
Ah, Miss Hannigan. I'm delighted to meet you.
Same here. I know you from anywhere. You're the Oliver Warbucks, right?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Whoa.
I'd like to introduce you to everyone. You know my secretary, Grace Farrell, of course.
Yeah.
And this is the President of the United States.
Sure.
And this is my butler, Drake.
Hi, kids!
Hey!
Look, kids, there's Christmas presents here for all of us.
Oh my goodness!
Molly. July.
Mr. Warbucks, this has just come from the FBI.
Here you go, Kate.
Oh, good. Comes the dawn. Now it all fits together.
Annie, come look at this.
Leaping lizards! Who would have guessed?
Show it to the president.
Sir, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Show them in, Drake.
With pleasure, sir.
Drake! Drake! Franklin, shall I have them call for your car?
No. Eleanor can wait.
Won't you please come in, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge?
Good morning.
Good
morning. Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry,
Thank you,
merry
Drake.
Christmas.
There she is, Cheryl, our little girl.
Your little girl.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hello, dear.
Well, we don't want to bother you on Christmas and all. We just came to pick up Annie. Her suitcase.
Oh, allow me.
And the check.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here you are, Mr. Much. $50,000. Certified.
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 Paid to the order of Ralph Mudge.
Read it again.
Paid to the order of The Jig Is Up.
Yes, the jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan.
Also known as Rooster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dip.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Franklin, I believe fraud is a federal offense. And I also believe that your Secret Servicemen have the ability to arrest.
Yes, they certainly do, Oliver. Drake, will you turn them over?
Yes, sir.
Solar for Warbucks. And you'll find this woman's their accomplice. Fa la 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 la. Arrest her too, please.
Me? I never see these people till yesterday.
Come on, Big Aggie.
Yes, if Lil and me has taken a fall, so are you.
Mr. Warbucks, Oliver, you know, I ain't never done anything to you. I've always been
The jig is up.
Annie! Come here, Annie. Why don't you tell these people how good and nice I always was to you?
Gee, I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but remember the one thing you always taught me? Never tell a lie.
Brat! Now you listen here. I never liked you, you little gold digger, and I never liked any of yous either.
Your days are numbered.
Let me at her! It's all your fault.
My fault? I just gave a performance of a lifetime,
you gave
and you're
nothing.
stupid, Nick.
Annie, we'd like to meet your friends.
Kids, I'd like you to meet Miss Grace Farrell.
Hi. Hi, kids.
And this is Mr. Daddy Warbucks.
Hi.
Hi, kids.
Oh, and this is the President of the United States.
Hi.
Hi, kids.
Miss Hannigan is gone for good.
Yay!
You won't have to work anymore.
Yay!
Instead, you'll have classrooms and teachers.
Yay!
But listen, kids, no more mush!
No more mush! No more mush! No more mush!
Yes, girls, for you and perhaps for everyone, this Christmas is going to be the start of a wonderful new life. I know the depression's depressing,
The carols are still, the stores are filled.
and windows are minus the dressing.
The children don't grin, the Santas are thin.
And I've heard a terrible rumor, no goodwill, no cheer, but we'll get a new deal for Christmas this year.
The snowflakes are frightened of falling, and oh, what a fix, no peppermint sticks.
And all through the land folks are bawling,
And filled with despair, 'cause pumpkins are bare.
but Santa's got brand new assistants. There's nothing to fear. They're bringing a new deal for Christmas this year.
Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong.
On Folly and Perkins. On Ickes and Wallace. On Morganthau and Cummings.
fill our pockets with dollars.
On Roper and Swanson, get along, Cornwall.
Get along, giddy up.
Call your committee up.
Build every city up, cheer every kitty up. Fill every stocking with laughter. We haven't got room for any more gloom. Let's bring every bell from its rafters.
And shine across the land.
Tomorrow's at hand.
Those happy days that we were promised.
On